everybody, and welcome to OCTOPUNK Weekly Update for the first week of February. Today is February 1st. We are starting a new month. We got a lot of lovely things coming up this month, as you could see in that Patreon ad that I just put up there with all the lovely things coming to Patreon this month. We also got Valentine's Day coming up, and it is the first day of Black History Month. So lots of cool stuff happening this month. Pay attention to lots of feeds to celebrate all those things. All right, so as you saw, we have some cool stuff coming up on Patreon this month. I'll get to that in a second in more detail, but we've also got some news about other things coming up this week on Twitch, an update on What a Beautiful Wedding, an update on Michael Smallwood's charity webinars that we crossed the threshold to do those back when we did our charity stream in November. So for anybody who donated $50 or more to the EJI charity stream in November, y'all have access to some cool webinars by Michael Smallwood that are coming up this week, and I'll give you some more information on that. We've also got a little bit of fan art of the week and more. So let's get started. Like I said, What a Beautiful Wedding, which is our next short film directed and written by Michael Smallwood, is still in the fundraising process. We are almost at $3,000, which is almost half of our fundraising goal. Thank you to everybody who's supported this so far and who has donated. This is just going to continue to be up for the next couple of months. We're planning on shooting in April, and we will continue to collect donations through that time. I can say that we are having a really cool meeting tonight for What a Beautiful Wedding. We are meeting with our prospective assistant director and our prospective director of photography. So we've got a cinematographer and an AD pretty much nailed down. We just have to talk to them and make sure they're fully on board with everything and that they want to participate. But that's tonight, and hopefully next week we'll be able to tell you who some of our new crew members are for What a Beautiful Wedding. In the meantime, if you want to donate to that PayPal pool, mods are throwing that link in the chat. I'll try to remember to throw the link in the description of the YouTube description later as well when I post this to YouTube. And if you don't have access to PayPal pools, if it's not available in your country, you can go to paypal.me/octopunkmedia, donate to me directly, and I will contribute it towards my own pledge for the production. I saw somebody say that they liked my shirt. Yeah, this is from Redbubble. It's Read 900. It's not mine. It's not on my Redbubble store, but it is another fan artist that I really enjoyed, and it's just them at a cafe. I like this shirt. I do have a Redbubble, though, if anybody's interested in that. That's also probably going to be thrown into the chat. All right, so talking about Michael's charity stream. So like I said, back in November when we did the EJI charity stream, and y'all helped us raise over $12,000 for the Equal Justice Initiative, super awesome. We gave a lot of incentives for different milestones, things that we would do if y'all hit certain milestones. And I think that like 7,500 or 5,000 was Michael would give a 1-hour seminar online, a webinar, on a various topic of some kind. And we had like 60 people actually reach the threshold. Or no, it wasn't a full milestone. It was, yeah, if you donated $50 or more, it was an individual milestone. You could unlock this as a reward. And so if you donated $50 or more to that charity stream, you will be getting emailed later today, assuming you didn't opt out of that reward, which some people did. And I can tell you now that the dates for those two different, they're the same stream, but they're two different time slots, are going to be Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern this week, and Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern this week. We're trying to get two different time zones. It is going to be the same topic for both, the same material. But we do have like 50 or 60 people, so we're trying to split the group to make it more intimate, and have people be able to like give questions and not have to fight over time. But we're also trying to hit everybody's time zones and stuff. So the Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, that's probably going to be good for like Australia, New Zealand, Asia, and as well as like probably folks after work, coming home after work or school in America. And then Saturday, 10 a.m., that might be better for Europe and maybe some East Coasters in America as well. So you'll be getting an email today that describes what the seminar is going to be, how it's going to work, and giving you the two time slots. I'm probably just going to send out emails to everyone on Thursday and everyone on Saturday, and just plan on attending one of them. There's no need to attend to both because, like I said, they're going to be the same topic. The only thing is that, Jamie, I believe that you're in that group. Yeah, I believe you're over 50, I want to say, if I remember it correctly. Watch me taking the 8 p.m. slot because Saturday is already busy. I mean, if you want to do it at 2 a.m., we're not going to judge you. That's fine. But anyway, so we know that the two topics that he's narrowed it down to, it's going to be one of these, and he hasn't picked yet. He's working on both of them. These are both topics he's talked about before in seminars. But the first one is Kurosawa films. He wants to do a seminar on Akira Kurosawa. I believe that's the name of that filmmaker, and basically how samurai films of Kurosawa contributed to making Star Wars and a lot of other Westerns in America. It's a really cool topic. I'm sure my mom would want to attend to that one because she's really interested in Kurosawa films and Star Wars. And the other topic is the origin of the blockbuster. How did the concept of like blockbuster movies happen? Not blockbuster video, but there's like a concept that, you know, we kind of all know in filmmaking of like the summer of Jaws. Like Jaws was the first summer blockbuster, but Michael takes it back even further than that and wants to talk about like Hitchcock and how Hitchcock actually did like early stage like viral marketing campaigns to build hype for what were kind of blockbuster movies even before that. So it's going to be one of those two topics. It's either going to be Kurosawa and Star Wars, or it's going to be the origin of blockbusters in Hollywood. I don't know which one y'all maybe prefer to hear about. Maybe drop what your preference is in the chat, and he might look at that and try to gauge what the majority of folks maybe want him to do. But he is at work on both of those topics now, and hopefully by the end of the day when I email everybody, he will come to a decision about which one he wants to do for sure. So that's it for Michael's charity stuff. I'm really excited to bring him on and see what he has to say about either of those topics, Thursday 8 p.m. Eastern or Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern for those who qualify. This month on Patreon, you saw a lot of cool stuff in that ad, and we're going to start this week with more Detroit Evolution exclusive set picks on Wednesday, and the fight rehearsal from Detroit Evolution on Friday. You've seen a little bit about this before in our fight choreography video, but there's even more details and an extended cut of the fight rehearsal that's going to be posted, early access for $5 patrons on Friday. But for the full month ahead, we got a lot of really cool stuff. For our $10 card, we're going to get an autographed Valentine from various surprise OCTOPUNK cast and crew members. So you're not going to know whose autograph you're going to get this month until you get it in the mail. There's at least 4 different people who are signing these cards, and maybe even 5 or 6. So there's a lot of variety of folks that you can get. And all of the cards are the same. They're all Valentine's cards. I can probably bring this over here. Here we go. This is what they look like. They have, if you can see, all of the different like types of sexual orientations and romantic orientations, or not all of them, but many of them, represented in the different hearts. And so, yeah, this is our Valentine's card. I thought it would be fun if we basically do like a Who's Your Valentine, or like surprise Valentine secret admirer kind of theme this month. So it is going to be a secret who autographs the card that you get until you open it, and surprise, you got somebody from OCTOPUNK sending you a Valentine. So this is a fun little thing for February. If you want to get one for yourself, you can sign up at patreon.com/octopunkmedia at the $10 level or higher. But in addition to that, for our early access video patrons, we have that fight rehearsal. We have a behind the scenes video of the Zen Garden. This is similar to the behind the scenes protest scene video that I shared in January. This goes a deep dive into the filming of the Zen Garden scenes. We have some on the road again behind the scenes. I wanted to do that the last week, but it got away from me, so that's going to be pushed into this month. And some audio outtakes from various films. I have some like audio outtakes from Seven Deadly Sins. I've got some audio outtakes from from On the Road Again, a couple more from Detroit Evolution, maybe even some from Detroit Awakening. So any sort of like scraps of audio outtakes that I have laying around, that's all going to go into a full reel of audio outtakes from various films. Anniversary patches are going to begin this month. I'm going to order them probably this week and hopefully have them by the end of the month, and they will start to go out at the end of the month. So 6 month and 1 year, folks, because nobody is at 2 years as of this month. I'm doing it early because I don't know how much extra weight they're going to put in the envelopes. So I figure I'm going to kind of try to get ahead of it. I might do our 6 month ones first for everybody. Then I'm going to do our 1 year ones maybe in March, and then I'll start doing 2 years in April. And that'll allow me to not have to use too many extra stamps, because I think that adding one patch to your cards shouldn't make the weight go up too much. The $25 call for patrons, I'm going to let y'all decide. I'm actually going to do a poll for a $25 patrons. There's going to be a couple different options, previous things we've done, maybe news things we've done, and I'm also open to suggestions. And so that will be a mystery. That will be something that our $25, $50, and $100 patrons decide to do halfway through the month. Don't forget that irrevocably linked, our Read 900 Detroit Evolution fanfic is coming up on Valentine's Day in less than 2 weeks now. It's a short story coming to Archive of Our Own and Patreon. The Patreon post will be free for all, unlocked. I might even post it on Coffee as well if I have the formatting and the word limit, just wherever I can like post something blog-ish, you know. But that's just going to be going. That was another charity rewards thing. Also, the cosplay stuff, that's a charity rewards thing. I just ordered my Gavin jacket today, so that should be coming in a couple days, and we want to maybe do the photography for that this weekend or next weekend. So in a couple weeks, the cosplay photographs will be coming out too. So all the stuff that is owed for the charity stream for November is coming in the next couple of weeks. We've fast-tracked all that stuff. I think the only thing that I owe anybody from Producer Awards, charity, anything is IMDb credit, Detroit Evolution IMDb credit. I need to work on the Detroit Evolution IMDb page. It is also on the list of things to do. It is quite a chore because it is a lot. There's like 60 producers that I have to put, and I have to make IMDb pages for all of you in order to do that. So it's just one of those things that I know is going to take a whole day to do. So I just have to put aside like a whole day at the end of February and try to do that. But hopefully by the end of February, all charity awards, all producer awards, and anything, any obligation that I had from 2020 will be complete. And I hope that everybody is also getting their Detroit Evolution Blu-rays and goodies and everything in the mail, and that you're not having any issues with that, because I know that some of them are taking like a month to arrive, but they do arrive eventually. This week on Twitch, our Twitch pilot season concludes on Saturday with our RPG pilot. This one is called Purplest Prose at noon on February 6th. Michael Smallwood, Bevtan, PillowCatt, and also Greg Lemonhead, who isn't listed here, but he will be there too. We'll be playing Purplest Prose, which is a trashy game about trashy writers writing trashy romance novels. Everybody's going to have their own romance novelist pen name, and they're going to be submitting writing samples to me, their fiction editor, for judgment in this tabletop RPG of erotic fiction nonsense. I cannot wait to do this with everybody on noon on Saturday. It is going to be a load of fun. And then after that, next Monday on OPWU, I should have a conclusion about which pilots I'm going to keep and what I'm going to do with all the pilots from January moving forward. So look forward to more information on the future of Twitch next Monday on OPWU. I will have that news then. But this week we are also doing Cat President Part 2. We did Cat President this past Friday. It was very, very fun. I really, really enjoyed it, and it looks like y'all enjoyed it too. So we're going to try to finish the first run through of Cat President on Friday. I don't know if it'll be the full 2 hours. We just won the general nomination with our friend Kale the cat, and we're going into the general against a very, very evil feline named Frederica, I believe. It's an insane game where cats run for president and you also date them. You can check out the VOD on Twitch, and I'm also going to be cross-posting it to YouTube this week. This week for Fan Art of the Week, we've got some lovely stuff, starting with Dorothy Blake's sketch on Instagram. They've been doing a lot of pencil work. I highlighted some of it last week, and it continues to get better and better and really cool and really good job. So go check out Dorothy Blake on Instagram. There was actually something that they posted this week where they did pencil sketches of 9s, and it was just like Maximilian had walked onto the page. It was really, really cool. So, being a vampire, Skimble Kale the presidential cat. Finally, somebody came up with a good name for, a good cat's jellicle name for the cats in that game. Thank you, being a vampire. Oh, Dorky Blake is in the chat today as well, so give them a hand as well. This is from McChip is Fried on Tumblr. I believe Carter Draws Stuff is their name on Instagram. I'm probably wrong about that. I know it's McChip is Fried on Tumblr, though. A sketch of Gavin and Nines in the alleyway from Detroit Evolution. Very dramatic. Always love seeing this brought to life from y'all's fan art. So really, really well done. Yes, Gavin's face, Word of Mages. I agree. It's always so painful. And finally, we got this lovely art from Tinder Togruta Raymond on Twitter of Seth from 7 Deadly Sins. I just love this. This is really, really colorful and beautiful. Very, very well done, Raymond. Go give them some love on Twitter. And in the chat, because they seem to be in the chat as well. As always, our P.O. Box is 62762, North Charleston, South Carolina, 29419. It's been a couple weeks since I checked the P.O. Box, but I don't know if I'll go this week. I don't think I need any stamps or anything. But if you do have anything that's languishing in the P.O. Box that you know has arrived and that I need to go pick up or else it'll get sent back and you've wasted $40 on postage for nothing, please let me know. Send me an @ on Twitter or let my mods know on Discord or on Instagram or wherever. And so I will know to fast track my next trip to the post office and go and pick that up. That is all for this week. I look forward to seeing you on Friday at 8 p.m. for Cat President Part 2 here on Twitch, as well as Saturday. I didn't mean it. Saturday at noon for the Purplest Prose, our erotic fiction RPG with Michael, Greg, Pillow, and Bev, which is going to be an absolute laugh. As always, stay great, hydrate, have a happy time zone, and scram!